All right, the Keystone Pro. This is a hardware wallet that is an alternative to the Ledger Wallet and the Trezor wallet. And one of the main reasons why you might want to get this hardware wallet is for its touchscreen. So first off, thank you Keystone for sending me a copy of this hardware wallet to review. So let's go and do a quick unboxing and see what comes inside the box. All right, so you have the nice box that looks just like this, comes in 2 packages just like this, okay? And so I'm gonna open up the first package. So the first package over here, you got some cables over here and over here. This looks like a battery, okay? And then I'm gonna open up the other box. All right, so the other box inside, so you get a couple of these brochures, and here is the actual Keystone Pro. Okay, so you sign what you see, and it already looks like a very nice touch screen over here. So you got some instruction manuals at the back inside here as well. And with that said, let's turn on the Keystone and give this guy a test. The first thing I'm gonna do is you open it up and you notice that it's gonna need 4 AA batteries. I guess the alternative is that you can basically use this rechargeable battery pack if you wanted to just fit it in there, so then you could just charge it. So there's 2 ways that you can basically use this. So that's a really cool feature of the Keystone. I'm gonna take off this, okay? And really like the LED screen, and overall look at the aesthetics of this unit. It looks absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna go and charge this unit, and then we'll go and do a quick little test.
1 hour later.
All right, so I fully charged the unit, and I'm just gonna turn it on right now and see what happens. So right away you get that nice little Keystone, okay, over here. And let's see what happens right away. So it takes a little bit of time to load. So you're gonna have 2 options for language. I'm gonna select English over here, hit next. There's gonna do a security verification. And then it's gonna tell you to open the link using a PC, and that's gonna help you set up your Keystone hardware wallet. So I'm gonna go and do that, and we will go to the next stage of this review. All right, so now I'm on the Keystone website, and basically there's a couple of terms of service and conditions that you just gotta go over, and then you're basically going to be able to get a seed phrase. I'm gonna hit next. So it's just telling you to charge your battery, use the USB-C cable in the box, and a charger to charge the rechargeable lithium battery. Takes about 3 hours to charge. And it's also telling you to put a micro SD card not exceeding 512 gigabytes of memory capacity. So, and then you're gonna connect the battery pack to the Keystone device. And then basically it's gonna tell you to scan the QR code provided from the authentication tool of your Keystone, and then enter the 8 characters displayed on your Keystone after the scan into the web tool. So this is essentially how you basically get it set up. All right, it does look like you need to format the card to FAT32. So I'm gonna go and format this card on my PC first of all. Then you're basically gonna set a password. After you put in a password, you're gonna be given an option to do a firmware upgrade. I'm gonna do that right now. Then you're gonna be able to create a wallet. So I'll go ahead and do that right now. You can then create a wallet with a single backup or create a wallet with the Shamir backup. So you can basically choose the different software wallet that you want to use. The Keystone Companion app that has 8 main chains, including Bitcoin, Ethereum. If you stick with this one and just go on to the next page, you're basically gonna see you got your Bitcoin, your ETH, your Bitcoin Cash, Dash, Polkadot, Litecoin, Tron, and XRP. So you also have some other options here like MetaMask, Solflare, Sender, Fuchsia, Kepler Wallet, sub-wallets, and XRP Toolkit. All right, the next thing you're gonna have to do is to download the Keystone app. Keep in mind that the Keystone is only used as the storage device for the seed phrase, as well as an interface to approve and sign transactions. So with this in mind, you have to pair the device with the Keystone app. So go ahead and download the app from the Apple App Store or your Google Play Store. When you then open the Keystone app on the smartphone, you're gonna select bind. A QR code is gonna appear on the Keystone device, and you're basically gonna scan the QR code with the smartphone. Keep in mind once again that the Keystone device is not connected to the internet, and the app on the phone is the interface that you're going to use to view all balances tied to the seed phrase of your Keystone device. You can think of your phone as the place to prep transactions, but you cannot send any funds without the approval of the Keystone device. We're going to go over sending and receiving a little bit later on. Alright, so setting up the Keystone Pro was simple enough, and binding the device with the software wallet was also really easy. The only two cons that I would have about the setup process was number one, the lack of the micro SD card included, and also in order to do the firmware upgrade, I had to download and extract a zip package from the Keystone website, which was a little confusing in the beginning and a little bit annoying to be honest, but overall the Keystone was super simple to set up. I personally opted to go with a new wallet address, but for existing users, you can actually import your MetaMask wallet over to your Keystone Pro, which is a really cool feature. It also has extensive compatibility with other wallets like Kepler, Solflare, Sender Wallet, XRP Toolkit, and more. So if you are a Crow fan like me, for example, you can also store your Crow here as an alternative to like the Ledger Wallet or the Crypto.com DeFi wallet. One of the biggest pros that I've enjoyed with using the Keystone Pro is the touchscreen, in particular the 4-inch touchscreen. The Ledger and Trezor have limited options for touchscreen. I know the Trezor Model T has a decent touchscreen, but it's like 1.5 inches. The Keystone Pro has a really nice touchscreen that just makes using this unit a lot of fun. Granted, it's definitely not an iPhone quality touchscreen, but it gets the job done. If I were to say the quality of the touchscreen, it feels like the touchscreen of generic Chinese brand Android tablets that you may purchase on Amazon. So good and gets the job done, but not Google Pixel or iPhone quality. It's not perfect. I do have fairly large fingers, so I found times when I was still fat fingering things when I was typing using the device. But then again, you're not really going to be playing with the device every minute of the day like your Android or iPhone, so really not a deal breaker. I would definitely say that the Keystone Pro has the best hardware wallet touchscreen experience that I've used to date, even over that of the Trezor Model T. Until I can get my hands on the Ledger Stacks, which will be out in summer of 2023, I will have to give the Keystone Pro the User Interface Award over existing Ledger and Trezor products and any other mainstream hardware wallet I've used. I enjoyed using and interacting with the Keystone Pro a lot. Now let's talk about security. In terms of security, I really like this device. It is a cold storage solution. It is a 100% air-gapped QR code communication hardware wallet for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and many other cryptos. It uses ELA 5+ secure element, which is a proprietary bank-grade secure element. So it's great for verifiability and audits. Please do Google up what ELA 5+ is if you're unfamiliar with it. And unlike Trezor and Ledger wallets, it doesn't connect to your laptop via a USB or mobile phone through Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. The Keystone Pro is once again air-gapped, whereas existing Trezor and Ledger wallets are essentially encrypted flash drives. Bluetooth is definitely not one of the most secure methods of data transmission versus what the Keystone Pro offers. The partial key signing feature of the Keystone Pro is something I really like via a QR code, which means you verify the transaction on your device and then also verify the transaction on your phone for a dual security feature. There is a fingerprint scanner at the back of the device, which makes using the Keystone Pro really fun. The Keystone Pro also has auto-destruct features in case you ever lose your Keystone Pro to ensure that no one can tamper with your device. There is also Shamir backups for recovery phrase, which I won't get into too deeply in this video, but it basically allows you to recover your recovery phrase in a unique way. I will leave a link below to the Keystone blog if you want to learn more about Shamir backups. The other really interesting thing that no one really has is that most wallets don't display the smart contracts used in dApps and NFTs, which contain key contract details, but this one does, which makes it awesome if you want to know exactly the transaction you are signing and ensuring that no funny business is going on. So security is definitely top of mind when they built this device, so I feel it is one of the most secure hardware wallets out there. This is probably the most security I've seen for a cold storage hardware wallet, and Keystone Pro team honestly deserves some props. There's probably only one cold storage hardware wallet out there with superior build quality and security, and that is the Engrave Zero. That product is manufactured in Belgium and Europe versus the Keystone Pro, which is manufactured in China. The Engrave Zero is the only financial product to integrate an EAL7 certified OS, which makes it even more secure than the Keystone Pro. It does, however, cost 3 times more than the Keystone Pro. So if you've got the money to drop half a G and are a cold storage hardware wallet enthusiast, go ahead and spend that money. That wallet is like the Lambo of the crypto cold storage hardware wallet world. Not all of us have that kind of money, so sometimes you just have to settle, just like I did with my career and marriage. In terms of the Keystone team, they have been around for a while and they used to be known as the Cobalt Vault. Led by Lixing Liu, the Keystone CEO, and Aaron Chen, the Keystone CTO, they are respected members in the crypto community and do have a lot of very respectable partners that use their device. You can go ahead and study their backgrounds, but overall, their profiles are impressive and their partnerships look legit. But of course, do your own due diligence as always. So let's do an overall summary. I really enjoyed using the Keystone Pro. One of my favorite features is the fingerprint scanner. When you go and do transactions, you have to input your password on the Keystone Pro, which is fine if you're doing like one transaction a day, but if you're doing multiple transactions a day, I love how much more simple it is to use a fingerprint scanner. Now, is it a Ledger or Trezor killer? I wouldn't necessarily say so either. You always have to factor in 4 things, which are number 1, price, number 2, compatibility, number 3, security features, and number 4, user interface. Personally, for myself, as I am primarily in Cosmos-based blockchains such as Crow and hold some other main cryptos such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, it satisfies all the coin compatibility that I want. But you always want to check the website to see if the crypto you're looking at is supported. One thing I will say is that a lot more wallet integrations are coming to Keystone Pro, including that of the Polkadot ecosystem and Cardano ecosystem and much more. So it's by far a finished product, and very well you can get the compatibility that you want in the future. For user interface, apart from me fat fingering some things, I really enjoyed the touchscreen, and it was the best user interface that I've used so far compared to the Ledger and Trezor. In terms of security, there is nothing better that I've seen for mainstream users at a respectable price, unless you go with the much more premium and costly Engrave 0, which I mentioned earlier. So overall, I really like this unit, and I'm now using this unit alongside my Ledger. It is overall a fantastic product that serves a particular niche that really values security. Now, I do have a link below to purchase the Keystone Pro if you guys are interested, but I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little review. Please drop a comment below if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.